Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Bars 4 replay. Spawn top left side as the orange Ottomans, we have 3DB. Spawn bottom right side as the pink Mongols, we have Wam01. Scout pushes his way forward, trying to spot. We do have the Khan moving around. Of course, the plan is Ottomans. Ottomans get free units with their early military academy. That's why he's going for the early stone. And there we go. He should have enough stone for the academy now. Military school now being pulled on the field. That's what I mean, not academy. We also got some defense spearmen now being pulled out by Pink. Looks like Pink's going to be aggressive for the time being. Pink could try a forward outpost and throw the spearmen inside to deny that gold. Now I got the spearmen charging forward, trying to get some damage onto this mining camp. Got deer being claimed over here as well. You pull up this town center near this region. Looks like I got more spearmen being pulled down out. He's spending a stone on these spearmen. There's individual spearmen as well, so he's 5 spearmen. Orange just find a free stab there. He's sort of pushing forward and falling back with his stabs. I got the spearmen now engaging each other, trying to get some good damage on in. I've got 4 spearmen here versus 3. Getting some good stabs there as well. If he sets the mining camp ablaze, he does get 25 food and 25 gold. Pink's not doing a good job of trying to engage his opponent. He's trying to throw torches and fight at the same time. And now he sees the extra spearman there, but does bring out forward his own extra spearman. So now it's 4v5. Trying to torch down this mining camp once again. Spearman, one orange spearman does may go down, does have another pink spearman. Now it's 5v6. One is very wounded for pink, one is relatively very wounded versus orange. They got more spearmen here. He could use the higher mobility there to help him engage if he has that trouble. Does pitch some shots at the Khan. The Khan does like 2 damage at this point in time. So does very poor damage. The spearman does have no pierce armor. And does manage to torch that down, getting an additional 25 food and 25 gold. Plus he's denying this gold from his opponent. And right now his opponent does not have enough gold in order to age up. I think the Khan does have another sheeple falling into victory as well. You could try bringing some villagers on the front line to build some outposts and then load up the outposts with some spearmen to deny this gold. Because right now his opponent is in a position where he could be completely denied the gold because you got these 2 deposits, then you got all the deposits in the middle. He could be denied the gold. Now trying to go for a mining camp here. Like some of the ruins does not improve any build speed like it does in Supreme Commander. What was that sound? Now trying to go for the gold. I also got a pair of EMs now to pull out on the field, trying to heal up these forces. And I got the spearman getting a great engagement there. Trying to get some good healing. Looks like the EMs do have pretty good health through regen. Has some sort of AoE health. Healing. A couple of pink spearmen are not fighting. Orange has got a nice little choke point there. Trying to focus down, pulling back the beam of the spearman as well. Very, very nice. Pink is now going to be pursued to the end of the earth. He needs to get the Khan over here and use the mobility arrow to get these guys out of there. Just going to retreat on back like this. He's going to charge on forward, trying to hit this gold line once again. Orange is knocking the twin minaret murderous Meirese being employed on out. Going for our defensive outpost here, very nice. Does have 5 villagers here as well, claim with the deer. And does fall back away from the outpost now. Spearmen charging forward, but there's a number of defensive spearmen here. Now I've got arrows that's being researched on this outpost here. And twin minaret has been built. The Mongols, let's see, what landmark did he go for? He went for the deer stone, gives him nearby yam, which also improves the collection of this nearby wood, as well as on these villagers. Let's get this outpost loaded on up. He has a large number of spearmen he has to fight off against. Scout does get bonus damage versus the Khan. Some of these EMs are sort of going down. And the outpost has been set ablaze. Trying to repair up the outpost. These villagers are trying to fall back. Of course, with the nearby yam, he can go ahead and move faster. Does use the mobility arrow right there, trying to charge up spearmen to save his villagers. These spearmen now receiving some fire. They're hardened spearmen. We got hardened spearmen research from both sides. Got 7 orange spearmen here. Pink does not has 6 in total right now, so Pink is getting overwhelmed. And Pink does have another outpost here queued on up. I don't think he's going to get that anytime soon. Let's have a pair of archers here. Gains some good damage. He may infest a stone onto those archers. More archers being employed on out, trying to engage and start a step away. Pink still has 1 spearman here as well. And he's starting to pull out an outpost here, trying to reclaim this deer. Very nice. The school's now deploying out a Metra, then a Sapa. A good wave of spearmen advancing forward. They can easily overwhelm this outpost once again. This outpost is not being to slit arrow slits. It is not being upgraded arrow slits. Pink, he does have 7 archers on the field. His Khan's currently down. Does abandon this region. May want to cancel the arrow slits at this point in time. Archers now advancing forward. Of course, there is a scout there. It does load up the Greer and back on off. It does cancel the arrow slits now. Other force is quite wounded. Now has the Sapa out on the field. Sapa can use the fortitude ability there. Getting some extra effect. We do have the archers trying to get these spearmen. Large number of spearmen are quite wounded. Does use the arrow right there. Pink spearmen are going a bit far forward. Does get a couple kills there. Pink does have a good number of archers on the field, but there's a lot of Sapalas now on the field. Pink will need to pull out his own defensive spearmen. And now we got a step bird out being employed on the field. Neither side's gone for a second town center just yet. Step bird out also allow the Mongol player to get a lot of extra gold. Sapalas are charging forward. The Sapalas have 4 pierce armor at the moment. As it's now firing away, the Sapalas can pose a massive problem to any sort of archer force. We're going to see 2 damage per arrow from the town center. These guys are trying to fall him back, still trying to go with the stepper down, trying to deal with the Sapaws. Villagers now trying to engage the Sapaws. They are doing some good work forcing them down. These are just moving around. These forces are starting to get slowly whittled down by the spearmen and by the town center. And Orange now starting to fall him back now. Khan just getting some random arrows on in, has 3 damage, is not that important. And the step out now is continually being built. The Khan may go down there, may want to use a speed arrow at the moment. Let's use speed arrow there, able to run away. Castle Age has now been researched. And now okay, that's just a grid. The stepward out is moving right there. Stepward out, it can be very hard to deploy out these structures sometimes. One biggest problem with Mongols, you can't mass deploy and redeploy buildings easily. You can't queue them up and shift queue a bunch of them being deployed on out. Which is a massive problem for the Mongols. There's one reason why their nomadic faction doesn't really have nomadic tools. Literally the UI tools don't support the nomadic playstyle. It's just way too inconvenient to pick up your buildings and replace them. It's easier to deploy down new gear than trying to pack it up and deploy a new one and deploy it down. I'm not familiar with this landmark. You usually see the free military units. Istanbul Imperial Palace grants actions that generate Imperial Council experience, doubles around this landmark. Sapa moving around. Man-at-Arms not being put on the field by Pink. We got no economic text for Pink either. Now it's going for Wheelbarrow and the double bit axe. Spearmen are here, as well as those fire some arrows with the archers. That Sapa will go down. And now do got a pair of lancers deployed on the field. Spending his no, it's not spending a stone on those lancers. Does now get a fresh oval right there. You now got a large wave of lancers being pulled on the field. He is currently outnumbered Pink's lancers as well. He may get a good charge damage on the Sapa. Doesn't pick up the Sapa there. Now these lancers are trying to run away from the lancers. Got a prayer attempt being pulled on out, trying to claim some of these relics, but there's right now a Sapa next to every single relic. And his main arms going to try to clear up this relic now. The Sapa does get forced back away from that relic. Up north, we do got this Lancer now engaging some of these villagers who are trying to claim some deer. And these men-at-arms may go down to these Lancers, but got a good number of Lancers deployed out by Pink. You can use a mobility arrow in order to get these Lancers to engage the Lancers. That Sapa does go down. Has to use the mobility arrow this time to help pursue those forces a little bit easier, and now the Shaman's now advancing forward. Spearman now seems to fire there. The Wolf is in pursuit of the Spearman as well. Over here we got now the two Lancers fighting each other. Orange does have a +1 attack, but I don't think that'll make a difference. Trying for the conversion there, unsuccessful. You now have the Metra here, gain the +1 Pierce armor. trying to save himself. Does manage to escape out of the circle and does do a quick Q move to get back and fight him. Got multiple skirmishes all across the map. Got the Spearmen, Sapaz, Meteor, and Spearmen advance forward. They can be overwhelmed by the Lancers out in the field already. And as Monk will go down, or Shaman. They also got some crossbowsmen pulled out of the field. These Ian's being deployed on out as well. And now we've got a second town being pulled out by Pink. Got this small force here. They could find this army here. One of those Step Lancers do go down. Let's find the small little force there. Pink's going to be back on off. He does, of course, have the armor advantage. These villagers can quickly get inside this town center as well. More Lancers being pulled out on the field. And we've got these Lancers falling back. Military academies. What can they build? They eventually can't get out Janissaries. Or as advanced academy from the Imperial Council. So eventually he could get some free Janissaries. Right now he's going for free crossbowmen. Does take out those horsemen. Very nice. This Apollo is now being pursued, and now this Shaman is trying to claim this relic. These Lancers still trying to pursue Orange's Lancers. Let's get a charge shot there. Let's use speed mobility there, which allow these Lancers to charge down this Lancer as well as save his Shaman. So we've got the sizable force here. They could intercept the Shaman. Got a good number of crossbowmen now pulled out on the field as well. Good damage there. Shaman trying to go for an early conversion. May grab himself a Spearman there. No, does not. Got a handful of archers here. Spearman getting some good hits in as well. Takes out some of the Sapaz. I'll not be focused on down. There's a little bit too much force here for Pink to deal with against Orange. A good number of crossbowmen here as well. Finds a good volley there. Hits that Spearman. Right now, Pink needs some regular horsemen to help deal with this entire force. Some extra crossbowmen wouldn't hurt as well. Spearman. But right now, against these crossbowmen, he just needs regular horsemen. Orange now has a sizable force. Pink needs to take time to regroup. But you also have a market here. It's going for another prayer tent. I'm not sure what happened to his first one. Did he lose his other one? He may have lost a prayer tent. Blacksmith not being put on a field. Got this force. May go down. Colin's just trying to go for some counterattacks. And the blacksmith is trying to run away. You will stop the blacksmith from being pulled on out. And now it finally gets pulled on out. We've got some crossbowmen here, as well as some spearmen. But there's a large number of lancers in this region. And these crossbowmen will get some great work done. Find some of those villagers there. Up north, these Lancer, no, this force will not go too well. Orange now advancing forward, does have a significant force here. As well as thanks to the Yam network, he's able to get some good mobility there. Still firing arrows against these villagers. Orange now takes forward of a pretty sizable force. And its con will be focused down. There's just a lot of force here. Over here. Pink does get some great damage onto these Lancers. They're trying to go for the villagers. It's not going to go too well. scouting slants like this is very good for Pink, because that is a lot of his opponent's forces now down. But still a significant army right here. Spearman does get a charge defense right there, but still the whole Lancers region, and these archers can't do much versus these Lancers. Just find a good volley there. Trying to focus down the wounded Lancer. And Khan is still alive, not being healed up by the EM. Does have one relic claim. Did Pink only claim one relic? Yeah, that's his only prayer tent, isn't it? He did lose his original one, and he only has one relic. Of all the engagements against those relics, I thought he would have more, but that's the only prayer tent I can see. These Seth Lancers are now being picked on off. Right now he also needs more pastures in order to claim some food. Does pull out a forward outpost here. And now we do got some Janissaries in this mix as well. He'll pull them out. I guess he's not pulling them out from the academies just yet. Keep now Blacksmith now being pulled on some of the map. Lancers now charging forward. There's a sizable force of Lancers. They can quickly destroy a lot of the stuff here. He's also inside this town, so this is the primary one. So these villagers, there's plenty of room for these villagers. He's now advancing forward as well. It's not looking good for Pete. There's also a keep here. He has no siege weapons. Does get the Yam network up and going. But there's just way too much force here. Janissaries can do good damage. These villagers are not trying to run away. Got these villagers here. I think he's going to be forced out of the game. Simply just being outproduced by his opponent. Do not separate out being redeployed over here. He needs the extra gold. And he also needs to keep these villagers alive. Orange is also a superior number of villagers by a large number. Separate out will give Ink a little bit more breathing room since he's able to double the collection of gold here. So this makes it 6,000 gold here. Also pulling out a large number of outposts because he does need to keep these villagers nice and safe. But now Orange has a massive force advancing forward. And yep, if Pink can't secure up that gold, he's going to be dead in the water. He has very, very little gold remaining, only from a relic. Archer trying to back on off. Spearman charge on forward. Got a good number of Janissaries in the mix. They do have an insane reload rate. You got one spring ball replacement here. Rebel Horsemen being put on the field. They are not veteran horsemen either. He has no counter to these Steppe Lancers. Not enough spearmen. They get annihilated by the infantry. Janissaries have high rate of fire. They can just melt through everything in the front line. And Pink does get back out of the game now. This is Amgrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.